Hello once again, travelers in the void. Today we'll be doing a reading about what you're currently missing out on in life. And we'll be doing a Celtic Cross reading. This is going to be for my personal collective, whether you watch my content regularly or you just feel drawn to this video. I will be picking out a couple of zodiac signs here that I've written on a piece of paper, just so we get an idea of the signs that we're dealing with, the energy that we're dealing with, and maybe your sign will be in here. I'll probably pick a few. Let's see, let's just kind of go at random. Pisces, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, and Sagittarius. I think that's good. So, yeah, those are going to be the signs for today's reading, whether maybe that could be one of your big three or your outer planets, or maybe someone in the reading. So yeah, once again, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay, let's get started. I'll be pulling out the cards as I speak. So yeah, we will be doing a Celtic Cross reading. So that's going to be past. Ooh, I dropped the card. That's going to be past, present, future, desired goal, and the thoughts. There's also going to be the crossing energy, which is what hurts you or helps you. And we also have advice, external influences, and other things as I go through this. 1 second here as I throw all these cards out. We'll also be having some oracle cards as well. This looks like it's turning into a love reading. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm going to just line this up a bit real quick. Bear with me as I get all these cards ready. And I'm going to be throwing a confirmation as well, so we get the full picture here. That's what this little deck will be representing. So when I throw confirmation cards, the big card is like the overall situation, and the little card kind of just tells me either, sometimes it'll be the same card, meaning it is what it is. That's the situation. But sometimes if the situation is a bit more complicated or if there's more nuance to it, the confirmation deck will tell me what that is. Ooh, 2 cards. Interesting. Quite a bit of major arcana. See, this is good information. Oh, a lot of major arcana. Major arcana has to do with fate or destined events. Interesting. It's definitely a love reading, I'll say that. Okay, almost done. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Just to get, again, just a little bit more information on this situation. Pretty good card. I don't remember exactly what that card is, I just remember that it's good, so I will go to the book. I'll pause this video and I'll go to the book and read it really quick. No, not this card. Here we go. Force. This is what the little picture is. Okay. Let me read that passage real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so for the contemporary Western symbol, it says here, the active forces of an expanding universe, imaginative with certain creative skills stimulated by tension. There is a fine line between creativity and destruction, fascination with opposites, strong pulls in opposing directions, resists sameness or the mundane, thrives on obstacles, a survivor, feels purged by the resolution of conflict, can be self-destructive, considers conflict more attractive than boredom, rocky relationships, tasteful, creative, and talented, but lacks a focus, attention seeker. Definitely a love reading. Seems like there is some sort of tension in either a love offer or maybe a relationship that's already here. Seems like this person wants attention but doesn't really quite know, or could be you, doesn't really quite know what to do with it when they get the attention. yeah, let's see what focus here says. Number 24. Focus lives in your will and comes from your intent. Life is a process of pulling back your bow, aiming your arrow, choosing a target, and shooting. The degree and quality of the force with which you choose your target and shoot determine your power and your success. Force is built through your integrity of purpose, your physical tuning, and your balance of spirit and mind. By naming your act of power, you create force. Follow your innermost passion in life. Empower your will and your strength of force by manifesting your secret dreams. So yeah, so seems like this relationship is definitely wanted. It seems like there's just a bit of confusion on how to achieve it, or maybe where it stands, or maybe what the outcome of it is going to be like. Is this really going to last forever? Is this just a fling? Is this real? So there's that. Let's get into the tarot and let's get deeper into this. I really want to know what the tension is. I want to know what's being lost in focus here, and I'm going to do my best to describe your situation. So, in the present position, we have the Hierophant. So, definitely, this is two people being initiated together. This is divine. This is people who are being divinely guided to one another. And the confirmation cards that and that's also like, it's going to be a very traditional like relationship. Like, it's going to be like, you know, husband, wife, or, you know, marriage or whatever. You know, it's like very stable, very traditional, very, stable. And here, the confirmation for the present, we have two cards, the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be a new emotional experience. So, you know, it can be very creative. It can be a dream. You know, the fish in this cup is a manifestation. So while this card is a card of love and love offering, it's also a card of dreams and manifestation. There's also you know, it's a page card, so maybe there could be an age gap, or maybe one is a bit younger than the other. And the Ace of Pentacles is also really good because it's saying here that this is like a great opportunity. You two will be helping each other. It's also saying that if this relationship is allowed to flourish, it will grow a great garden, and you will have money. So that's great. But in this past position here, it seems like, so we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is actually a pretty good card. It's a card of leaving an oppressive situation. It's a card of being spontaneous. It's a card of moving forward, having movement, being bold, and doing what you need to do for yourself. And we also have the Justice card, which is Major Arcana. So maybe there's a bit of separation at this moment. Maybe you two aren't talking the most. Maybe there had to be a balancing of the energies. You know, maybe one was giving too much, maybe one wasn't giving enough, and it seemed like just so the energy could balance, one or both had to kind of just take a break. And that's what's influencing this current situation. And here in the future, we have the Nine of Wands, and we also have the Death card. And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. He has been through many wars, and he is loyal, but he's also afraid to go to war again, even though he's going to anyway. It's also a card of boundaries. You know, maybe one of you, or maybe both, have a lot of boundaries and are afraid to cross each other's boundaries, or are afraid to even open up like a space for the other to like show emotion or show how much they care, or I just feel like there's a wall, you know, and it's like, if there's a wall and it's not really gonna, like, if there's no way to penetrate it, then that can cause a lot of issues. There's really nothing you can do. But with the Death card, I mean, this seems like that's going to change. This is a card of breaking down the wall. It's a card of getting rid of old foundations and old mindsets and old beliefs and being ready for change. I feel like there's a bit of hesitation here because we have the Nine of Wands. You know, maybe it's like there's a bit of hesitation for change. But change is happening regardless, so that's cool. In the thoughts or desired goals, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we also have the Temperance card. So healing is definitely on the mind, or even also like looking for sanctuaries on the mind. Feeling left out in the cold is on the mind. But there's a desire to mix with this person. There's a desire to heal with this person, or heal heal each other. There is a desire for that, and since it's major arcana, I think you two will heal each other. But you know, just like with this Five of Pentacles, just talk already. You know, it's like obviously you guys are both hurting, so it's like what's even like, you guys are just hurting each other. Energy that's crossing. With the energy that's crossing, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we also have the Emperor. And so I feel like, okay, with the Three of Pentacles, it seems like, you know, Three of Pentacles is a card of working together. It's a card of community, and it's also a card of like putting in the extra amount of work. So, this is an interesting one. Maybe you're getting advice from friends or family. You know, that's not really what that card means, but that's kind of like what I feel like there's like, yeah, there's someone like working on like how to reach out to this person, or they're like, or what to do in general. And there's just like these other people like, maybe you should do this, or like, you know, trying to make a plan or a map or something. It's like, oh, do this, do that, do this. And I kind of just feel like, you know, yeah, like you're getting help to like finish this project. And with the Emperor card, I mean, I feel like with the Emperor, I think the main problem here is, you know, the Emperor, he's a bit calloused. He is always in need of control, and he's like always ready to go to war. And I think it's like, I feel like that has to do with like a bit of the mindset here. It's like, I don't think you have to go to war. I don't even think this other person, I don't think you want to go to war, and I don't think this other person wants to go to war. I think you need to, like, you know, he's wearing his armor under his clothing. And so it's like, I think you need to take the armor off. I think you need to, both of you need to take the armor off and show that there is a more tender side. Yeah, and even here with the subconscious, I think that's like kind of where it's going, because we have the King of Cups and we have the Seven of Swords. And so with the King of Cups, the King of Cups is like diplomacy. It's not going into the depths of chaotic emotions, just like balancing them, right? In this card, yeah, you can see it's like a whale in the background, right? Kind of where my finger's over here. Boop. A whale that's like coming out to breathe, right? So it's like leaving the chaoticness of the emotions and not disregarding them or suppressing them. It's just saying, I need to come out of the water for a second and breathe, so I can just like level myself out and be diplomatic. I don't have to be so ready for war. I don't have to be, you know, I think, did we get Aries here? Yeah, this is an Aries card. This could be you. It's like, you don't have to be ready for war. You don't have to be impulsive, you know, and especially with the Seven of Swords, you know, I feel like being tactical is what this is, you know, especially with the King of Cups. It's like diplomatic, tactical, planning your next move, not going to war. This is what this card is significant of. It's like not wanting to go to war. It's like going to steal the swords from the people in the back so they don't have to go to war. So yeah, I think avoiding war here, avoiding battle, avoiding that frustration or that anger or whatever it is that is causing you to feel left out in the cold, not heal, not wanting to not try again, but like hesitating to try again, is definitely kind of what I'm getting here. With your advice, we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I think it's very clear here. It's like you're missing out on the Ten of Pentacles. It's that simple. This guy has had other cups before, and there's a new cup that will satisfy his dissatisfaction, which could be the Ten of Pentacles. And it's just like, you're not even looking at it. You're not even looking at it. So you're just focusing on what has already happened. You're focusing on the negative part of it, on the part of going to war and all this stuff, or fighting for kind of no reason. In your external influences, you have the, ooh, I should cover that. You have the World card, and you have the King of Pentacles. So, with the World card, maybe some way I can just grab this one. Yeah, that should work. With the World card, you know, the World card is a card of like going through the portal into a new reality. It's a card of ending cycles, and it's also all the fixed signs on the top. Yeah, so there's the eagle, Scorpio. The person up here is Aquarius. The lion is Leo, and then there's also Taurus. And we have two of them. We have Aquarius and Leo, so that could be significant. Maybe you're dealing with someone who has Aquarius in their chart or Leo in their chart somewhere. And yeah, it seems like you're ending out a cycle, and this new cycle is going to bring a lot of stability. It's going to bring a lot of money, an empire, you know, maybe some sort of new career or something, or building, or like, or if it's like just the relationship itself, it's like it's going to be a very stable, calm, and like communicate, good communication in this relationship. So, or you could also be receiving advice from someone who embodies this kind of energy. For the hopes and fears, yeah, I think it's a both hope and it's a fear. So I think you're fearing with the Nine of Swords, it's a never-ending nightmare. It's a nightmare that never ends. It's a cycle. It's just going back and forth. Every night is the same night. You're thinking of the same things all the time, and it's just like, when will it end? Well, on this card, that blanket is a comfort blanket, and it represents all the things that they've been through, and it's supposed to bring them comfort. And so it's saying here is like, you've already gone through everything. You've already learned everything you've needed to learn in order for you to end the nightmare. You are the one that's choosing to continue to go back and forth, around and around in this nightmare. You have all the power necessary to end the nightmare. But you're also being very hopeful. So I think that the nightmare is going to end soon. You know, you're looking at what could be, and you're seeing that it's very bright. It makes you happy, and it's what you want. So, yeah. And the Sun card is also like a card of vitality and wish fulfillment. And, you know, it's the best card in the tarot. So, you know, I really feel like allowing yourself to not be stuck in the battlefield, I think, is really what it is. It's like you're still stuck in the battlefield. You're still stuck in the loss. You're still stuck in the pain. But you're not supposed to stay there. You're supposed to move forward. Outcome. We have the Four of Cups again, and the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the love card in tarot. You guys are supposed to be together. I think you know that already. So, yeah, outcome, union, communication, passion, you know? But here's the problem. Four of Cups again. You're not looking at it. You're just not looking at it. You see the potential. I mean, I think you do. You see, you see everything, but there's just some sort of hesitation. There's some sort of regret. There's something that is just like not allowing you to come out of this cycle, even though everything is pushing you out the damn door. I want to figure out what that is. I want to help you out. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a tarot. Let's do a tarot card. What? That was easy. Got 3 cards. Page of Cups again. 2 of Swords. 3 of Cups. So, what is... Well, I think it's pretty obvious that it's the 2 of Swords that's keeping you stuck. And it seems like that's just, you know, it's a stalemate. It's like... It's a card of needing to make a decision and not knowing exactly where to go. You know, maybe this person here is fairly popular or something. Maybe this person has a lot of friends, or gets a lot, or maybe they go out a lot. Maybe they get a lot of attention. Maybe they have a lot of suitors or something, or potential suitors, or people who you think are potential suitors. And it just seems like that is kind of plaguing your mind, and it's making you feel like, damn, like, is it even worth it? Is kind of what I'm getting. Is it even worth it? Like, can I compete with all of this? Is kind of what I'm getting from that. Well, yeah, I think you can. You guys are supposed to be together, so I think so. Let's get another confirmation. Let's see. Can you compete? Come on, give me a card. That's a good card. Yeah. You can compete. I don't even think it's about competition. I think he only, or she only sees you. This is a card of nostalgia. It's also a card of soulmates. Innocence. Yeah. I don't think you have shit to worry about, honestly. I think they see you, only you, and I think you just might be overthinking it a bit. So yeah. Overall, I think you just both need to open up a bit more. Both of you need to communicate and let go of the armor, let go of what is holding you back, and just see where it goes, because I think it's going to go somewhere really, really good. I mean, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, you know? Really good cards. Those are all cards of like foundation, legacy, stability, you know? Yeah, I don't think there's nothing here that is saying that it's going to be wishy-washy. There's nothing here that's saying that it's going to be fickle or like a one-time thing. I mean, it's I think it's fate. Think they're your soulmate. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope you got some clarity. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, Traveler in the Void.